Oh,
This
how's that? Okay,
creme
there we
creme.
go.
Is it working?
Thanks, Sumo.
Hey, hello again. Welcome back to our stream. We're back. And today, we're gonna talk about Philippine mythical creatures.
Wow,
Yay, are you excited?
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's on our to-do list for a long, long time. So today we're gonna do it.
Yeah. So, hi,
Ha-
Warren. Hi, Code. Hi, Sumo. Hi, Creme Creme. Hi, Danielle.
Hello, Sumo. Hello, Codename. Hello, Warren. Hello, Daniel. Welcome to our stream. Good
Woo.
evening. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's good.
And she does look so cute with her headband. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I borrowed my little girl's headband. I'm like, give me your headband. I have a bad hair.
So I searched for Philippines cryptids, and you can see we're one of the results, on the first page. I'm super excited. I SEO'd the hell out of this.
YouTube always mute in the beginning of the stream. Oh, we don't know that. I love mythical creatures. Yeah, they're fun to talk.
So you could
Stage.
drive, baby.
You could drive
Oh, okay.
again. Just
How about
kidding.
Traveloka? They have
Yeah.
Philippines mythical creatures you need to watch out for. Oh, like a molto.
Oh, si Kasu-kun! Welcome!
Yo, hi,
Hello,
June.
June!
What's good?
Oh, we talk at the same time. Multo!
Molto. Watch out for molto.
Everybody get... Everywhere, there's ghosts.
Yeah, there's ghosts
Yeah,
everywhere.
multo is a ghost. Multo is ghost in English.
They say Baguio has lots of ghosts.
Because it's a mountain.
Ghosts live in the mountains?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I guess so because it's colder there, you see?
Oh,
So they can be extra cold.
that's what ghosts like.
Oh, Fluxer! Hello!
Greetings
Welcome
to
to
you,
our
friends.
stream. Good evening.
The soldier of industry, Fluxer himself. Tell us about Aswang, baby.
Aswang, you want to read it first and
Sure.
see what it says about it?
Another mythical creature that comes to mind immediately is the Aswang, which is a creature that consumes the innards of a cadaver. The term Aswang is also used as a catch-all name for various viscera-sucking creatures in Philippine mythology. While every region has their own version of the Aswang, it's most closely associated with the province of Capiz.
Oh, Capiz. My
In
province is like 3 hours far from Capiz. 3 hours.
north or south?
Huh? South. Yeah.
So it's closer to us? I don't even know
No,
where we are. Where are we?
north.
Oh.
Not our province, like my province,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
province of Aklan.
Yeah, you gotta go
Like
north from
yeah,
there.
north. Yeah.
I figured it out. I know where we are. In fact, the province has leaned in on this reputation and holds an annual Aswang festival to celebrate it.
Yeah, Capiz is full of aswang for sure. That's why, yeah. I don't think it's the Capiz itself. Like, there's a exclusive village that is like a village of aswang. They believe they're village of aswang. But yeah, the province where I'm from, it's like 3 hours from that Capiz. And yeah, aswang, they're quite scary. Like, they're everywhere now. There's even some aswang is roaring in different provinces already, like Zambales, where we're living right now. And yeah,
What do they do?
they eat you. They will eat you. Like, they usually like kids more than adults, something like that. But yeah, they just walk like regular people. You could hardly tell they are aswang, and then they walk past your house and they see, interesting next food they could look, you know. Then yeah, they said that if you saw somebody that you think is an aswang, look straight on their eyes or greet them first, something like that, before they greet you first, thing like that.
Or else you have to say that thing. What do you say?
Huh?
What do you say?
What did I say?
When they say hi to your baby, what do you say?
Oh, that's different. Usog, that's
Yeah.
a different thing. Whereas usog is just like like in general. We say that a lot.
Per usog.
Yeah, if there's an elder that greets your baby, something like that, you say pera usog.
So they don't eat it.
Huh?
Is it so they don't eat it, or is it?
We believe that usog, the usog, that's why puera is like, no usog, something like that. Puera is like, please, no usog, something like that. But yeah, usog, we believe that usog will make your tummy ache. It happens to everybody actually, but we don't want the kids to have it. That's why we say your puera usog a lot for kids. Either you could get stomach ache, or you could, get like a stomach, bad stomach, like you throw up everywhere, something like
Oh,
that.
I thought it was because they were aswang in disguise or something.
Oh, it's like everybody could make an usog, like mom, something like that. We believe that if you're hungry and you greet somebody or you greet a little child, you could get them usog.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm never hungry. Don't worry about it.
But yeah,
Look at me.
it's just a lot of beliefs. But yeah, usually before they said aswang is scared of garlic, right?
Mm.
They don't use garlic. But my grandma said even when she's still alive, she said even the aswang use garlic already.
They're getting resistant.
Yeah, they're getting resistant, and they're getting smarter too. Like, yeah. But yeah, they like kids. For them, it's tastier, I guess.
They like kids, but not in a weird way. But it is
Yeah.
sort of in a weird way. How prevalent is the belief in aswang?
Who said that?
Code.
Uh, if most people in provinces, like especially on, like province, they all believe in aswang. It's quite common.
In the province.
Yeah, in
How
the
about
province.
in the city?
In the city, yeah, I don't think they do. If they do, then it's quite rare. It's like maybe 20% of the whole population in the city believes in it. But if you go to province, like province, oh my gosh, probably like 90% or 95 at least. Especially those who had an experience with an aswang. Like, yeah.
Have you ever had an aswang experience?
I heard some people get an experience with aswang back then. Because, yeah, they exist.
I'm not questioning that. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. The Philippines has like a lot of forests and mountains, relatively unexplored.
Yeah.
Like there could be some shit out there.
Lack of garlic in any Asian food is like not wanting salt in your food. Yeah, we use garlic a lot. It's like garlic is like our favorite, you know, favorite food. I just eat toasted garlic. I'm like, yeah, I like toasted garlic. Here you go. Have a bowl of it.
She doesn't like burn garlic though.
Yeah.
We had these black noodles and she hated it.
Who likes burnt garlic?
I don't know.
Nobody
People who
likes
buy those
burnt
noodles,
garlic.
I guess. Let's talk about
Oh,
mangkukulam.
mango kulam.
Any promdi, I don't know what that is, knows that if you got an ailment that can't be explained, it's probably the fault of a mankukulam. If you cross them and you're careless with your personal effects, beware. They'll probably perform a kulam using your personal effects and a doll or a photograph. If you want to go on a mankukulam hunt, head on over to the island of Siquijor.
Sikihor.
Sikihor?
Yeah.
If
That
you're
is
seeking whores?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sikihor is like next to Capiz. I told you, like
Oh.
province. Like Sikihor next to Capiz.
It
Yeah.
has the long reputation of being home to mankukulam.
Probably they believe that Mangkukulam generated from there, but yeah, there's Mangkukulam everywhere now, I think. It's like a voodoo. Mangkukulam is like voodoo people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
witchcraft.
witchcraft. But yeah. I guess province people is more witchy, huh?
Maybe.
That's why you gotta be careful. I could witchcraft you.
You did already, but it was a good witchcraft. You're like, I hope for 20,000 subscribers this year, and it happened.
Filipino version of voodoo with doctors. Yeah, we have like a Doctor Quack Quack, you know. It told you about that.
Yeah, tell them about
It's
that.
like, voodoo people that believes they could cure you with their what do you call that, medicated oils and such like that. They uses this candle to, to tell you what happened to you or what's going on with you. Like, light a candle up, prepare a basin of water, and then drip the, what do you call
The
that?
wax.
Drip the wax on the water, and it formed some kind of weird neighbor, something like that, or a tree. Oh,
It's a circle.
yeah, it's like a mythical creature got you, who lives in the tree, something like that. So yeah, what you have to do is grab a rice and then sprinkle it all over around your house at 6 p.m., something like that, or offer them something like some food if they're trying to tell you that you got played by a dwarf, like that.
So,
So yeah.
do you believe in Dr. Quack Quack?
Dr. Quack Quack, no. Mangkukulam is different from Dr.
Yeah,
Quack
yeah,
Quack,
yeah.
though. Yeah.
But Mom does.
Mom believes in
Mom believes in
voodoo.
Dr. Quack Quack.
Everybody believes. That's the difference about what do you call that? Province and here where we live, because most people here believes on voodoo. Like Dr. Quack Quack, they believe on them a lot. So yeah, like every time somebody gets sick, they're like, "Oh, let's bring them to voodoo first before we bring them to the doctor."
Because
Like,
it's cheaper.
not just cheaper, but also, yeah, they have their beliefs is like 80% out of 100. I remember. Oh, Likalash is here. Hello, Likalash.
Hey, Likalash. Hey, Jeebus.
Yay, Jeebus.
Glad to see you.
So yeah, let me tell you a story. Like when I was like 10 years old, I got a really bad stomach, like going to school, and then I'm like, my stomach really hurts. Just go back and forth to school. And then I told mom that my stomach hurts, and she's like, oh, maybe, maybe you get played on, something like that. We have to bring you to the voodoo. And then she did. And then this voodoo guy just rubbed me with this weird oil. It smells so bad. It smells so bad. And then, yeah, like all over my body. And then he said, oh, you get played on by, what do you call that? This creature, like tikbalang living on your house before you built your house there. Is there a tree there? Voodoo people are like asking some question that helps them connect with, their presumptions, something like that.
Yeah.
And like, oh, do you have a tree before? Like, is there any tree that is in your house before you built your house there? And that is like, yeah, we do have like a huge mango tree before. And then yeah, it's like, yeah, your daughter got it there, the creator there got mad, and then yeah, and throw a fit to your daughter, something like that. That's why she's having this problem. And so they believe, and I did too, because I was 10 years old.
You don't believe it now?
No, hell.
I mean, I gotta be honest, I don't believe it either. I think it's more like a form of cold reading. Like, did you have a tree? Of course, there's fucking trees everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's not
It's-
magic.
Okay. The story is not over yet. You wanna listen?
Sorry, go ahead.
You wanna listen? Okay. And
Jesus.
then and then after like a few days, right? My stomach is getting bad. Like my stomach ache is not going away. Then they brought me back there, and then the voodoo guy is like, "Oh, now the creature is extra mad. Now we really have to do something. Now you have to make an offering, like offer some whole chicken there, something like that." The tree eats fried chicken and roasted chicken. My gosh, we can't even eat it back then. Anyhow, the
It's for the tree creature only.
yeah, the funny part is, yeah, they did it, and then yeah, and afterwards, I can't walk anymore. I'm walking like that. I can't walk. My stomach hurts so bad. And then they decided to bring me to the doctor, hospital actually, because I can't take the pain anymore. And you know what happened? What's the problem?
I
I
do.
have appendicitis. Great. I've been sitting with appendicitis for a week or so, and then the doctor is like, now we have, why are you believing in this voodoo? Now we have to do emergency surgery because your daughter's appendix popped already. And yeah, it's not good. So it's like half an hour before it's too late, right? It's like, yeah, my appendix exploded already. So they have to do a thorough surgery. Yay! Appendicitis. Yeah, I had appendicitis. Is that some sort of bullshit?
Almost died because we thought it was a
you,
tikbalang, but
you
it's
get so lucky. Your appendix. Yeah, I was 10 because I love to play. I eat and I play Chinese garter. You know what a Chinese garter is?
Is that where you like stretch a string or something?
Yeah, it's like rubber bands. You attach it together, and someone is gonna hold in the other side. Someone is gonna hold in the other side, and then spread it good, and then you jump on it. You know?
Yeah, spread
like-
it good and jump on it.
It's so dirty. But yeah, I love to play that before, and yeah, that's what happened. Mom always telling me like, don't play after you eat, and I do that a lot. That's what happened.
Oops.
Okay, yeah. So I don't believe in voodoo, but until now, everybody still believes on voodoo. Even mom, you know, that experience never stopped her from believing. So, oh, Danica, hello, good evening, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, glad you're alive, wifey.
Oh yeah,
I echo that sentiment, Sumo. Jesus.
yeah, I almost died. Oh, the hospital here, they're not the one who did the surgery. They don't have a doctor. A hospital that doesn't have a doctor. So I have to get rushed to Olongapo, right? It's like an hour drive from the hospital here. And then yeah, they don't have the driver. The hospital said we don't have the driver at the moment. It's it's not available. And that is like I could drive. I drive that emergency. I drive that ambulance, and it's raining. That's their reasoning. We can't contact the driver. Then that is like I drive that emergency, ambulance, and yeah, eventually a driver showed up. So I got
Hooray.
rushed in the hospital in Olongapo, and right I got there, they got me straight to the operating room.
And you didn't have money to pay for it.
Yeah, and the hospital, that doctor who operated me is so nice. He shouldered all the expense, something like that. Yeah.
He took
he's
his
a-
Hippocratic oath
Yeah.
seriously.
He's a good doctor. We don't have money, and the hospital is like, we can't operate your child if you don't have this much. Hospital without a surgeon? Yes, right?
Welcome to the Philippines. Don't get sick in the Philippines.
Yes.
It's a lot of great stuff, but also if you get sick, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah, especially if it's emergency. Don't get an emergency, you die. But yeah, yeah, they're like, do you have a money? And mom is like, we don't. Actually, this is emergency, and we're so poor back then because, mom has to buy milk for a twin, something like that, for my brothers. So yeah, he paid for all the expense. That's why I got operated. Boom. No doctor, no ambulance driver. 10 out of 10 hospital. All the doctors must have left once they got the money. Yeah. It's, it's not such a big hospital. Most of the doctors are like in the private hospitals or in the city hospitals. But yeah, still not a good reason. Still not a good reason. Something like that. So yeah. But I'm so glad I'm alive.
Ditto.
It's not my time yet, you see?
Ooh,
Yeah, I've been in surgery many times. 4 times in my life, and yeah, I'm still alive. Okay, let's move on. Yay?
Oh,
Yeah, let's move on.
that was a good side
But
tangent.
yeah, usually mangkukulam, if they get mad at you, something like that, they just voodoo you, like to the extent like you could die, something like that. They use insects mostly. If you get voodooed or you get mangkukulam, you get kulam. That's the term, kulam. You
Yeah.
get voodooed if there's like insect coming out from your stomach, on your belly, or
I
stuff
got
like
insect in
that.
my ear the other day.
Oh
Remember?
no. Oh yeah, I remember that. There's like green and insect is still
Who
alive.
fucking kulammed me? Bro.
Your earwax.
Yeah, I've been kulammed since birth.
But yeah,
Alright.
mangkukulam, if somebody loves you so dearly and you don't love them back, they do that in the province a lot. They will kulam you instead. They're like, oh, if you don't love me back, okay, then nobody will have you. Then they ruin your face or something like that. They kulam you to ruin your face. Nobody will like you later on. I mean, I can't really talk when I need it. Hmm? Sure. Check this comment.
Lake Lush needed stitches, so they went to the vet.
Oh,
It happens.
yeah, I guess.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Especially if the hospital is too far.
Diwata.
Oh, Diwata. Yeah.
Just because the creature doesn't look frightening doesn't mean they
It's
aren't
just-
powerful or should be taken lightly. Over the years, Diwatas have come to stand for forest spirits who can be benevolent to the good and vengeful to those that cross them. So if you're peeing in the forest, you have to say tabi tabi po. And one of the more well-known Diwatas is Mariang Makiling, whose mountain you
Maria.
can visit in Laguna.
It's not really Maryang. It's only Maria McKilling.
Maria Makiling.
Yeah, Maria McKilling. But yeah, I heard that Diwata name when I was in elementary because she's in all the books, like children books, school books, something like that.
There's a famous
She's-
forest
yeah,
spirit.
She's well known, Diwata.
They're like dwarves, aren't they?
No, they're like gorgeous ladies in white dresses with this little flowery thing, in their hair, and they have such a long hair. And then when they walk, there's like a little, little clouds, something like that. And there's butterflies and alitap-tap, like fireflies while they're walking. They're beautiful. But yeah, they're the guardians of the forest, making sure that everything is in order. So if you jumped in the forest and you cut trees without, saying tabi tabi po, or usually you ask for like approval, something like that, before you do anything there, like yeah, you could be in trouble.
What do they do if you're in trouble?
Usually they're like they magic you, something like that. They said they're gonna magic you, then you just disappear, or they turn you into something, something like that, or they make you get lost, something like that. So you get lost forever until you starve to death and you can't go home and you die in the forest.
So it is kind of like a combination of nymphs and fairies,
Yeah,
like the
something
chat is
like that.
suggesting.
Yeah.
Um, Fairies will definitely magic you away. Nymphs, I don't know much about nymphs. Maybe they could turn you into stuff. I lean towards fairies, but
But
yeah.
yeah, Diwata is beautiful. They're beautiful.
So nice to see them.
Yeah. So nice to see them. Now my mind is going tonight.
Yeah, everybody jumped to the same thing, which I also agree with. Fairies are nymphs. That's what it sounds
Yeah.
like to me.
But yeah, Diwata, they're described as like that. They're so pretty, you know.
They're so pretty until you scorn them.
Yeah,
And what is that? Hell hath no fury like a woman
yeah,
scorned. And they'll come to your house and magic you away until you go starve in the woods.
yes.
It's wild.
Yeah, they keep the flowers flowering, you know, so it look nice. Yeah, they keep the order in the forest. Make sure that the forest is
Are there
yeah.
men's?
No, only females. Diwata is a female. Yeah, it's
So they just plant themselves? There's no information on reproduction?
oh, they have this you know, they believe that in a huge tree in the forest, they have this portal, you know, they have this yeah, and they live inside the tree, something like that. But once you get in that portal, it's like, ooh, it's like a kingdom of them, something like that. Yeah.
A kingdom full of hot ladies.
Yes.
Let's look for that tree, shall we, fellas? Huh?
Never come back, please.
uh,
Make sure you get what you want.
you are my kingdom of hot ladies. Sigbin. Now we had some discussion about this earlier. Wifey thinks Sigbin is different than what they describe it as. So
Yeah,
we'll talk about both. I'll read it first and then we'll talk about the other version of it. So this creature may not be familiar to people from Luzon, which is where we're from, but Boholanos definitely know of the Sigbin. It's said to look like a small kangaroo with flapping ears and burning eyes and a whip-like tail and the ability to walk backwards. During Holy Week...
It's like Michael Jackson. Now I want to see a Sigbin.
Yeah, Michael Jackson kangaroo. During Holy Week, Sigbin are said to go out and hunt for the hearts of children. They'll then turn these hearts into amulets. If that hasn't frightened you off, search for Sigbins in Bohol.
I think Sigbin, yeah. I heard about Sigbin from a clan too. Different.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said Sigbin is like, you know, like unborn babies who got aborted before they were even born. Something like that. So that's why they look like they describe it as a kangaroo with flapping ears, burning eyes, like a tail. Because yeah, like fetuses got a tail, right? They get a little horn, you know. They look so weird.
So it's the genesis of yeah.
Of the other one that is, you know, Chanak. Like we talk about Chanak later, but yeah, Sigbin. Grandma told me that it's an unborn child who seek revenge, something like that. So yeah, and they usually rip people apart. They also cry like babies. That's how they get their victims. Like you're walking in the woods or you're walking in the middle of the, you know, farm fields. They just cry like, oh, there's a baby crying, and you go looking for it, like in the bushes, something like that, and oh, what a cute baby. And then they turn into a Sigbin. They eat you. Also, Sigbin likes babies because I don't know.
Because
Like
those babies got to live and they didn't, so they're
yeah,
jealous.
when I
Celos?
Celos. When I was pregnant with Jeremy, like grandma is like, don't go outside at night unprotected. So every time we go somewhere at night, she grabbed like a banana leaf and put it on my stomach. She believes that a stomach will block the Sigbin from smelling the baby inside me. Should be safe. Yeah, something like that.
I remember
But
you used
yeah.
to sleep with garlic when we had Robert.
Yes, I'm so weird. Like I put garlic all over our windows and such. Ah, sorry.
It's okay.
It's just my butt. It hurts. But yeah, that's Sigbin.
Sigbin!
That's something like cry like babies. They will eat soft flesh too. Yeah, they eat, they eat their same kind. They like babies. For them is so sweet and delicious.
But cats can't walk backwards. Everybody knows that. Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know.
But yeah, that's what I know about Sigbin.
Search for Sigbin and Bohol. Bohol.
I don't know what's the difference with the Sigbin in Bohol and the other country. They're all, yeah, same looking for sure. White lady is so scary.
White lady, she's a multo.
You don't believe in white lady, or did you have heard about white lady the state before?
There's lots of white ladies in the States.
Yes, of course. What I mean is, do you have classmates that talks about white ladies? Oh, so it's just here in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I saw one at my old house, though. I'll see what it does. Uh, Technically, she is a ghost. However, she's popular enough. She's got her own story and specific haunt. Any Manileno cab driver knows to be careful when picking up a passenger at Balete Drive in Quezon City.
Yeah.
As the story goes, they start picking up a beautiful long-haired woman in a white dress. But the moment they look back at the white lady, all they see is a bruised and bloodied face.
Yes.
So she got beaten.
Balete Drive is quite popular for the white lady appearance. They said there's the big tree there, and every time they passes by, there's a white lady that shows up. And yeah, they said, grandma said, my grandma believes on this a lot, so she tells me a lot of stories. And then they have a lot of white ladies around the world now. That's funny. And yeah, they said white ladies are ladies that got raped. No? So yeah. They have this they have like a black lady and a white lady, right? The white lady are those who are like they accepted their fate, but they are not ready to let go yet. So they're not ready to go to the next life yet. Black ladies, the black ladies are those, that seeks revenge, something like that. They kill people. They can't accept what happened to them, so yeah.
So you'd rather meet a white lady than a
white
black
lady
lady?
than a black lady. Black lady, they shows themselves like instantly. White lady, they're like, "Ooh, I'm so pretty," something like that. But yeah, they're abused and such like that. But they don't show their true face, their true appearance. But yeah, they're better looking black lady for sure. Farnham, hello.
Hey, Farnham, what's good?
Good evening.
Yeah, this is kind of wifey show today. She's doing most of the talking, which is good. Yeah, I'm just chilling, maybe encouraging discussion once in a while.
I've seen a white lady when I was little. Like I was maybe 7 or 8. Like remember the house across Dad's house? We used to live there. I told you, right? And next to that is it used to be a graveyard from like World War II, something like that. They turned it into a graveyard. Like put bunch of dead bodies in there. So yeah, we used to live there. And then as a 7-year-old, our bathroom is outside, right? Outside the house. I rather not meet either of that, to be honest. Yeah, white lady got their hair on their face too, something like that. They're like, toot, 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 hey. They usually take a ride and you're like, yeah, where are you gonna go, miss? And then you bring them there and they just disappear. Something like that. It's so creepy, right? So yeah.
What's it, 1, 2, 3?
Yeah,
You
1,
jump out
2, 3. They don't pay. Don't take white lady on a trip. They never pay.
Gas
you
is
lose your money.
expensive.
Yeah. So yeah. When I was 7 or 8, before we move into our new house, something like that. I used to pee outside a lot in front of the house, like, the front door, right? Like right there, because it's just soil. I don't want to go to the bathroom at the back of our house because it's extra scary and creepy. It's dark in there, something like that. So I peed right in front of our house, and next to that is that graveyard I'm talking about. So yeah, every morning or every early morning I pee. And I get too confident that I do that every night. And then one night, I'm peeing and I'm like, uh oh, there's a lady floating right in front of me, like a white lady. So yeah, I'm like, is this my, morning glory? Something like that. It's not. And then I look at it, it is a white lady. It scared me to death. So I run back inside the house. I jump on mom and dad's bed. And mom is like, what's going on? And I'm like, I'm so scared. There's a white lady, something like that. It's following me. Something like that. And she's like, no, it's not real. Just go back to sleep. Go to your own bed. I'm like, no, no, no. So I beat on the bed. Because I'm so scared. I
Oh.
peed again. And then she's so upset in the morning. And then, yeah, I didn't close the door. I forget to close the door. I forget to turn off the light, something like that. And after that, I just asked her to buy some, like arenola, like a pee bucket, and a pee inside the house.
Oh.
That's better. But
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
the same experience there. Like even after we move out of that lot, something like that. I'm still seeing our neighbor, right? And I'm like, oh, ate, something like that. Are we still going? And I thought it's her because she's walking from the side of the house all the way straight. And I'm like, ate, ate. And then she disappeared in the dark. And I'm like, uh oh, it's not her, it's something.
Oh,
So
snap.
yeah, white ladies are real.
But was she beautiful when
Huh?
you saw
You
her?
you you can't see it because they
The
have their
hair?
hair in
Mm.
front of them. The other one is walking away from me, so I didn't see the face. So, but they are really floating.
But I think maybe she's benevolent.
What do
Maybe
you
she
mean?
was trying to help you out because, like, you could be going out to pee in the morning and then the white van comes and snatches you
Oh,
up or something. So she's like saving you.
no,
That's why you got a pee bucket because she's trying to save your life.
you bucket.
Pee, whatever you called it.
Oh, that that lot is like, yeah, we have a fence, we have a gate. Our neighbor is quite, they can afford gates. We live in the same compound, so
Okay, I just wanted to make the story
I think
spicier.
I think she doesn't want me to. She just want me to stop being in front of our house because it's, I don't know. Because if you feed in the same spot every day, it's gonna stick like crazy.
Yeah,
And
she's
I
like,
think
I was buried
yeah.
here. Please don't pee on me
I think she
anymore.
doesn't like the scent.
All right, I'll go with that. That's a fairly spicy story too. Fair, fair.
But yeah,
So, white ladies,
yeah, they're reals.
do you know about Berberoka?
No, not at all.
Being an archipelago, there's no shortage of water creatures in our mythology. An example of such is the Berberoka, who lives in fresh water and preys on fishermen. Berberoka will
Oh,
suck water from lakes until schools of fish become visible to fishermen. Once the fishermen are drawn to the fish, the Berberoka will use the water it sucked to drown the helpless victim. If you're hunting this fearsome creature, head over to Ilocos Norte.
oh, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't heard about any of that.
Gotta
But
ask Dad about that.
yeah,
Ilocano.
yeah, that's true. So, but yeah, I think it's similar to Serena and Shokoy, something like that. The other,
Sirena is siren.
yeah,
Like we have that in our
yeah, it's like,
mythology
yeah,
too. But
they come from the same family.
they're cousins.
They're cousins.
Wahoo.
Did you say a white malady?
Go ahead, do the beard voice.
Reading that
Yeah, do
or
the beard voice.
saying? Did you say a white malady?
Yeah.
Did you say a white malady?
I'll tell you a secret. Put your correct this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just and then what? Change my voice?
Just make it raspier.
Did you say what, lady?
Yeah, that's getting close.
I suck.
Nah, you did great.
You have to read it.
Did you say a white, my lady? Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, I do it all day, every day.
Who's this? Professor? Hello, Professor.
Professor Vile,
Welcome to our
yes.
stream.
Bungis,
Bungis-ngis.
bungisnis,
Bungis-ngis.
ningis, ningis,
Bungis-ngis.
bungisnis, nis,
Bungis-ngis.
bungisnis.
Yeah. You, bungis-ngis is like, you laugh like that.
Oh,
That's
that's
bungis-ngis.
the giants.
Yeah, bungis-ngis.
When you hear the word bungisnis, terror isn't the word you associate with it. After all, it translates to giggling,
Yeah,
in
giggling.
English.
See?
But in Bataan, the bungisnis is a one-eyed creature with huge upper lips and humongous teeth and tusks that resemble those of an elephant. Even worse, they prey on livestock.
Oh.
But I was reading a bit about this when I was creating the thumbnail for just a few minutes, and apparently they're nice. They're playful mountain giants.
Yeah, and they only eat your chicken.
Yeah, they'll eat your cows and shit,
Yeah.
but at least they're not gonna eat humans.
Oh, Scarlett! Hey, Scarlett. Welcome to our stream.
Yeah, we in here now.
Yeah, I haven't heard about bungisngis, something like that. Back in a clan, if you find that your livestock is missing, we always think about aswang. We think it's the aswang who stole our pigs or chickens. Yeah.
Yeah, these are from Bataan. So,
Bataan. Oh, it's 4 hours drive. Oh, not 4 hours. 2 hours drive from here. Bataan. Remember the mountain road?
to Baguio?
Not to Baguio, to Manila. Like, instead of going right, we go left. We go up in the mountain a little bit. That's Bataan. Bungisngis. I haven't heard about that.
We're learning some stuff too.
Yeah.
There's so many different cultures in the Philippines, like, over 100.
Farnham said, Philippine version of Bigfoot.
Yeah, I'll go for that. But it's got like elephant tusks and stuff like that. I found a picture of it. Where's
you
that?
did?
Yeah, I was when
Let
I
me
was looking for the
see.
thumbnail. Can't see it now. This.
Oh, it's so creepy. Wow.
Bungis-ngis.
It's like one, yeah. This creepy is with a human teeth.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it's so creepy looking. How did they get to this face? They've seen it?
I don't know. I guess. What my sleep paralysis demon
Woo!
looks like.
So scary.
But see, it's scary, but it's actually friendly.
Yeah.
Amomongo.
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 If it is 2 G's, then you read it Amomongo. But since it's just 1 G, Amomongo.
Amamongo.
Yeah.
I'm still practicing my nungs, okay? The Amamongo is supposedly a hairy white ape that disembowels chickens, goats, and other small animals and eats their intestines.
Oh.
If you want to see the Amamongo, it supposedly lives at the base of Mount Canlaon
Yeah, Canlaon.
in Negro Occidental. Wow. So another one that's just like eats
Yeah.
livestock. You heard about this?
No. I know the basic one that, that's mostly common, something like that. These are like very rare because it only came from one place.
This is the Bigfoot that Farnham's looking for.
Wow. They're big. I'm thinking about it's like a dwarf size, but no. They're humongous.
White ape, yeah.
Yeah.
Big white ape.
Cyclope. Yeah, cyclope. One eye.
So yeah, that's a Bigfoot. It'll
Wow.
eat your chickens and goats.
I'm wondering how many chickens they could eat before they get full because they're so big.
A lot.
Do they eat the heads too and the feet?
It says intestines, so I'm gonna assume they
okay.
just.
So they're like aswang
Mm.
because usually aswang only eat the organs.
There's lots of organ eaters in the
Yeah.
Philippines. They love organs.
I like organs too.
I got an organ for you.
Parang when.
Hey, Manananggal! Arguably the most popular aswang, the Manananggal has achieved recognition even beyond our borders. Its feature in Marvel anime Blade.
Nicholas is so funny.
Florida Man. Wow, Florida Man. Yeah, he visited the Philippines and didn't have enough money to get home. Sad.
You're so mean.
Just a white guy lost in the woods in the Philippines.
Oh, manananggal, yeah.
It was featured in the Marvel anime Blade and in a novel tie-in to popular television series Supernatural. Fantasy author Neil Gaiman considers it his favorite Filipino mythological creature. I think it's most people's, honestly. Well, you can probably find them anywhere. Their stories originated in Visayas, specifically
Iloilo.
in the
Capiz.
province of
Yeah.
Iloilo, Capiz, and Antique.
Yeah.
Antique?
Antique.
Antique.
They're so close to each other. Iloilo is maybe like 3 hours too. Like different, town.
Twin cities.
Yeah, twin town.
So
They're
tell
so
us all
close.
about the Manananggal.
Manananggal? But yeah, I believe in Manananggal because I don't know if they heard me last time on your stream. I said about I told your viewers about my experience, right?
Yeah, tell us
Shit.
again.
You want me to tell us again? So yeah, I believe in Manananggal because when I was like maybe like 6 before I came here in Zambales, like we love to party. Like no, we love to party. I mean, Aklanans love disco. Every fiesta we have disco. The government is gathering some money so they could afford the disco for everybody, right? Like lights everywhere. So yeah, when we're little with this other like maybe 3 or 4 kids, we go to disco with my friends, and then on our way back, yeah, while we're walking in the farm field, like you know, like we heard like boop 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 something like that, pluck pluck pluck. It's like a wing sound. How is the wing sound, darling? Like that? Louder.
That's a wings.
Yeah, something like that. And then, we're like, oh, what is that? Maybe it's a manananggal. And then we look up, yes, it's a manananggal. So, we started freaking out and we run back to, one of the relatives, something like that, in that area. And then we're so scared because it's like almost midnight, and they like to go out on midnight and on full moon. That's their favorite time. That's their hunt time. And yeah, we believe that Manananggal is scared of fire, something like that. So yeah, we gathered some coconut leaves, like coconut leaves, like the dry one, rolled up together and make a fire, something like that. And then we used it on our way home. But we waited before we go, freaked out. But yeah, I've seen it with my own, with my 2 eyes. It's real. Also, there's like this special child. Do we call him special child if he's an adult already, or special adult?
It's a special needs adult.
Yeah, special needs adult. He just walked back and forth hours and hours from town to town, carrying his little, coconut. What do you call that? Like the coconut branch, right? It's dried up coconut branch. So he carries it everywhere he goes. And then one day, everyone, he lives in San Nicolas where we live too. So every day he comes back home, something like that. But he walks even at night. So yeah. And then one day we just saw his back. Like there's a scratches and he's bleeding, and there's like a little claw marks on his back. And then everybody's asking like, what happened to you? And then yeah, he told everybody the story. Like he got, the aswang tried to get him. Then he fights for sure. That's why he managed to, yeah, managed to get away. But yeah, you can see the marks on his back.
So a manananggal is an aswang.
It's an aswang, but
It's like a
yeah,
subcategory.
the only difference is uh before their hunt they're like regular people, right? Then during their hunt they you know rub their skin with this special oil, something like that, makes their skin super glossy. I don't know, bullshit. But yeah, they rub their skin with oil, and then their lower body part and their upper body part gets dislocated, dislocated, disattached. You call it disattached?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, something like that. And then yeah, before sunlight, they have to go back to their lower extremities, like all the way to their tummy, right? They usually leave their tummy somewhere that is so hidden, so nobody could see it, just to make sure it could be safe, something like that. But yeah, before the sunrise, they have to go back to their body, or else they die, something like that. And yeah, and they said the only way to fight manananggal is to put salt in their body, so they can't go back in there. Like if they try to go back, it's gonna hurt so bad, and then yeah, they die. Go back, and the sun will shine on them. So yeah, I think the main rule for them is go back in your body before sunrise, something, or else you die. And then yeah, grandma believes that if you carried 1 peso coin in your pouch everywhere you go, they can't carry you, but because for them it's so heavy. That's so hilarious. It's so funny.
Is that why the special needs dude didn't get carried away? Because he had a peso in his pocket?
I think so. That's the funny part about somebody made that joke before. Like I'm wondering, like everybody's wondering how he get away, right? And somebody said like maybe he got a 1 peso in his pocket. That's why he managed to get away. It's too heavy. Because grandma said if you have 1 peso with you and a mananagal try to, carry you, it's really heavy for them. It's a metal.
Paper coin doesn't work. Or paper money.
Paper money doesn't work. Only metal coin. There's a lotion on the skin.
It puts the salt on the lower torso.
Yeah. You put it in their intestine. And they said the intestine is like when you see it, it's like it's boiling. Ooh. Something like that. Like it's super hot. It's smoky a little bit, so you just eat on it like direct.
Oh god.
You gotta bring a fork.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti time. But yeah, uh, but yeah, like that. They usually, goes from like English bucket is gone.
Hey, you're doing great.
Roof to roof, they like to hunt from your roof. So if you're pregnant, something like that, and yeah, they, get on your roof, they can smell the scent of the baby inside your tummy, right? Pizza time. They can smell the baby inside your tummy, and they're like, oh, I want to eat that baby. So they get on your roof, and they have this little, needly tongue. They could turn their tongue into needle, something like that.
Proboscis. Like
Yeah.
a butterfly, but way more terrifying.
Yeah, it's so tiny that it could fit in the tiniest hole. Mr. and Mrs. ReddX, creepypasta story time. Then yeah, it could fit on the tiniest hole, and then that's how they eat you. They use their sharp tongue to cut your stomach or your intestine for your baby. Yeah, so don't fall asleep with nothing. Always stay on your side. As my grandma said, don't sleep on your back.
I would like if they liposuction me though.
Huh?
They can eat like my fats a little bit. That would be really nice. I'd let them do it.
But they don't just eat your fats though.
No, that's
They're
the
gonna
deal.
eat your whole thing.
That's the deal.
Also, they said there's other way to get the kids out of their house and out of the house, and ask them to go to their house so they can eat them. So yeah, when I was little, I'm sleeping on the couch, right? And then I just get up and started running, and then grandma said they freaked out because I just get up and started running. Then they don't know where I'm going, and then they finally caught me, something like that, and I don't know any of them. So yeah, they believe that the aswang got me, and the aswang is trying to get me through where she could eat. So yeah,
It was a girl?
huh?
It was a girl?
It's a girl. Manananggal is, it's mostly girls. But they said there's a guy too, but it's mostly girls. Cause girls loves to eat.
Babies?
No, meat.
Oh. Yeah. Summer sausage.
Yeah, something like that.
Bit of salami.
Yeah, I don't know if it really. I get really victimized by manananggal before, but yeah, grandma said I think it's a manananggal.
What else could that be? Sleepwalking, but
Yeah.
like, where were you going?
Running, like
Sleep running.
I don't know anybody. Like they got me, and I'm like, "Who are you?" Blah blah blah, and they're like, "Where are you going?" And I just can't answer them. I don't know what they did to me, but I think they brought me to voodoo guys.
Voodoo
Voodoo
guy!
guy, they're all connected, isn't it? It's amazing.
Hells yeah. Well, that's the end of this article.
Oh, that's it.
For that one.
Oh, we
Sure.
should look for another one. There's more.
Sure.
There's still capre.
Katao.
Yeah, katao. Katao is from the water. You see it
Guardians
because-
of the water
yeah,
in Visayan
guardians.
folklore, they're believed to
Yeah.
be the highest ranking among other mer people, including the Sirena, mermaid, Sireno, merman, and Siyokoi. Siyokoi?
Shokoi.
Shokoi. Like their underwater brethren, Katao have gills and fins across their body.
Yeah.
According to folktales, they have the ability to control water and can even freeze it into ice. These marine creatures disguise themselves as fishermen asking for help. When approached by mortals, the Kataos sentence them to a watery death. God damn.
Yeah, they're like cousins. Mermaid and merman and shokoi. They're like shokoi is like, we believe that they are fatter than katao. They're like big guys. They're green and big guys. Katao is green too. I don't know why the katao here has tails, but yeah. They said it doesn't have any tails, it has legs. But maybe it turns into tails when they get in the water. But yeah, they said when they're in their house, something like that, they got this greeny legs. Turns into
Well, it says
fish
that they're the
tails.
highest ranking. So, do they have like a rule of law among the mermaids or something like that?
I don't really know, but yeah. But maybe, as they said, like there's a lot of, like come up with different. But yeah, I heard about mermaid. They said, this is the reason why most fishermen get drowned in the ocean and never come back. They're pretty and they sing. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, that's sirens.
Yeah.
They make sailors crash on the
Yeah.
rock because they're so horny.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god, I gotta go check out those hot chicks. And they crash their ship and die. Shipwrecked.
Yeah, they said Katao is super mean though. There's like a show that I watched when I was little, and in that show, Katao is really mean.
Yeah, it sounds like it. They drown people. That's not very nice.
I'm sure I'll picking order like lions.
Yeah, it might not be like an actual ranking or whatever.
I never go anywhere without my regular bike. It makes me feel safer.
Yeah, iron. Carry some iron with you.
Berberoka.
Berberoka.
Let's look for that what do you call that? The other things that we're talking about earlier.
Okay.
Not this. Ani, I haven't heard about that. Mungis-ngis again. Batibat. We're looking for
Concentrate. What are we
Thank
looking
you.
for?
Uh,
Make words.
they call that horse guy.
Horse guy.
Tikbalang.
Tikbalang. Okay.
Something like that. Capre.
Type. Oh, capre.
Yeah, capre.
Okay.
Yeah, capre.
Oh, thank you, June.
There's even a dwarf, you know, there's dwarfs.
I appreciate you, son.
Oh,
For the tenner.
June! Thank you!
First donation an hour in. Good lord.
Yay!
We out here doing the
And for
thing.
that, I'm gonna drink some coffee. Let's cheers.
What's
Want
up?
some coffee?
Don't know if I can do it.
I feed you.
Uh-huh.
Celebration! Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Capre. So many interesting creatures. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I'm not even familiar with all of them. But yeah, these are the creatures that that I'm known. Grandma talks about them. It's like a creature that is known in my province too. You know, like Boracay Aklan. Everybody got there, na? Boracay Aklan, that's where I'm from. That's my birthplace. Hey, Capre.
Oh, the capre is a Philippine cryptid creature with the appearance of a phenomenally tall, long-legged god type of hairy humanoid that sits in big trees and smokes cigarettes. It's it's often seen waiting for people as they walk through a path. It scares away little children who play at night. If you're stuck in a place and you keep going in circles, you're said to be played around by a capre. To escape its control, you must remove your shirt or clothing and wear it inside out.
I told you about this, right? Remember when you get lost in the forest, you turn your clothes inside out,
I do?
so you don't get lost anymore. But yeah, Capre, they're big guys. Like they live in big trees, and yeah, they're smoking. They're smoking tobacco.
Sounds like a good life.
But yeah, they said that what do you call that? If you cut where they, they're good guys unless you cut their house, like trim the trees where they live, then they're gonna get upset. And when they get upset, you're not gonna like it. They hunt you down.
And they kill you?
In their way, yeah.
A neckbeard cryptid?
Yeah. Like good.
Oh, don't feel pressed to donate, Farnham. You know.
No problem. Don't sweat. Oh, here we're just having fun,
Yeah, a little streamy stream. Nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, they said Capre are good guys, and then yeah, they just play around with you.
They have an
A
odd
little
desire
bit.
of watching over farm animals and locals. Their demeanor is that of protection and knowing of its care, but if one were to make a capre mad, then all hell breaks loose, as the capre can go ahead and snap an
Yep.
ikugan's neck. What's ikugan?
Good.
Now we're going down a rabbit hole. Tell me what that is. Tailed men in the Philippines.
There's a lot of creatures popping out.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're good guys. Just don't fuck with them, then you'll be fine.
Oh my god, it is. It is a beard. A filthy gorilla-like dark giant humanoid. Filthy gorilla-like.
A neckbeard.
Yeah.
But it's a nice neckbeard.
Until you cut his tree down. Don't mess with a neckbeard's nest.
Yeah.
We've learned that before.
If you see a big tree, they believe that there's a capre that lives there. Especially a tree. They like a tree that has like a wide opening, where they can sit.
And
Something
smoke.
like that. Yeah, and smoke. So if you see not so tall trees, just short and has a wide spread, then yeah, they live.
An unwashed furry. Yeah, why not? Said to wear the indigenous northern Philippine loincloth known as bahag, and according to some, it wears a belt, which gives the capre the ability to be invisible to humans.
Wow. Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, they said, there's capre on a tree if you see fireflies everywhere.
Hairy male with a beard. It's confirmed.
Capre is a neckbeard.
Yeah, it's a tree neckbeard.
Yeah. See a tree and there's fireflies everywhere. And there's capre there.
So don't cut that tree down.
Don't cut the tree down.
And turn your clothes inside out
Yeah.
so you don't get lost.
If you're in the forest, yeah.
Yeah. They mostly live in the forest, right?
Yes.
You're gonna find a copper in the city.
Yeah, they live in the forest because they want peace. Now everybody wants peace.
God, me too.
What did I do before tobacco was a thing, though? I think they're the first smokers.
Yeah, they
Legal
always
Lash.
grew it.
Yeah, they're the first smokers before us.
They knew.
Yep. And be research.
Got here. Tikbalang.
Tikbalang. Yeah. This is what I'm telling you about.
Bipedal horse creature,
Yeah.
said to lurk in the mountains and forests, sometimes believed to be a transformation of an aborted fetus, which has been sent to Earth from limbo.
Oh, sounds fancy.
Said to scare travelers or play tricks on them, which will lead them astray from the right path. Do they mean that metaphorically or like literally?
Yeah.
Literally. Such tricks will keep the traveler from returning to the path no matter how far he goes or where he turns. A superstition popular with the Tagalog of Rizal province is that Tikbalangs are benevolent guardians of elemental kingdoms. They're usually found standing at the foot of large trees, looking for anyone who dare to trespass on their kingdom's territory. Oh snap. Like a territorial minotaur.
Yeah, I told you there's a portal to their kingdom. And
No, that was the Diwada.
no, I mean same with this.
I don't want to go to the Tikbalang. I want to go to the Diwada.
I think like most of this creature got especially the forest one, the Diwada, the Tikbalang, the Capre, they have this huge.
Oh, they
huge
share
tree.
it.
No, like they have their own houses,
Oh,
something
okay,
like
good.
that. But yeah, they all have kingdoms where they live. So yeah, usually Tikbalang is like half horse, half you, or half horse, like half. They said it's a beardy human.
I'm a Sagittarius, so maybe we could get along because it's
Yeah.
like a centaur, right?
And they're holding like a thick.
Oh, I saw
They're
a
like
spear.
a fighter. Yeah, they're like fighters.
Like the picture.
Yeah, they're like a fighter creatures.
So it's a kingdom of aborted fetuses. Okay, so if you see a portal in the forest, roll the dice. You might go to the fairy hot lady kingdom, or you might go to the aborted fetus horseman kingdom. It's like a coin flip. I don't really want to flip
Nobody
the coin.
will know because we can see them unless they decided to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I
Get
guess you
this
don't have to worry about
magic.
it.
That's why I said if you see fireflies at night, like roaring around the tree, then you know there's capre there. Because you can't really see them, but the other elements, oh, they're there. Firefly.
Sight beyond
Yeah.
sight. And yeah, according to folklore, Tikbalang can transform itself into human form or turn invisible to humans. So basically, everything could be invisible. We don't see nothing.
I'll almost be okay with either one.
If I see a portal, YOLO. Yeah, that's true. They're inviting you in. Maybe so they could eat you.
Yeah. I heard a story about a capre that turned himself into a gorgeous man so he could, court this woman and then pretended that he's just a regular man. And then yeah. Then just he will just take you.
I thought they were aborted fetuses.
Huh? I don't know about that,
Is
but
that like cradle robbing?
I don't know. I haven't heard about fetuses, Yeah, but they said it's like that. They court some women and then bring that woman into their world, have you eat something, and once you eat it, you can't go back to your own world. You have could only stay there forever.
It's kind of like fairies too.
Yeah. And they also said that some of them visits you on your sleep, while you're sleeping. So you dream about them. Stuff like
Nicely
that.
or not nicely?
Nicely.
Oh.
Like, oh, how they court you. And some of, grandma said too, like, when you wash your panty, don't leave it outside the house. You have to bring it inside because the capre might, like impregnated you, something like that. It's like they do some magic shit on your panty, and then when you wear it, you get pregnant. I don't know. Grandma said that. It is really weird, but like every afternoon, like she's like, Jan, you still have your panty outside? Bring it in, something like that. I'm like, why? And she's like, you can get impregnated by capre, something like that. Like, how? And she's like, stop asking me. Just bring it in. Funny.
Is it to avoid panty snatchers?
No, she believes that, they believe that you could get impregnated by a capre. Like, they smell it, something like that, and then they do some weirdy stuff on it, and you could get pregnant with your baby.
Would you know?
Huh? You will not know. You just wear it and boom. That's it.
Wonder if I have a capre baby. We left our panties outside. Oh my
I don't believe
god.
in that, darling.
Tikbalang's wedding. Common saying has it that rains from a clear sky. What?
I look at pornos.
Facing of a lady's panties. Yeah. It's pretty strange.
Yeah.
There's lots of Philippines creatures that are out for the bang bang, you know what I'm saying? Taming a tikbalang. Oh, you can tame them. Tikbalang has a mane of sharp spines, with the three thickest of these being of particular importance. A person who obtains one of these spines can use it as a talisman in order to keep the tikbalang as his servant. Tikbalang must first be subdued, however, by leaping onto it and tying it with a specially prepared cord. The would-be tamer must then hang on while the creature flies through the air, fighting madly to dislodge its unwelcome rider, until it's exhausted, and then it acknowledges its defeat. Oh, it's just like breaking in any horse. Like, all right, come here, I'm gonna get you. And then the horse is like, I'm so tired. And you're like, that's right. That's right, that's good.
I'm laughing at the comments. Really funny.
Beauty cryptids. Chris Trucker's gonna get him. God. Oh no. Are we due for a new Chris Trucker entry?
Oh, but Sigben.
Sigben.
Sigben is like a fiery thing. They said it's a ball of fire that will burn you, and you usually see them like in the middle of farm field at night.
Like a will-o'-the-wisp.
Yeah, and it will follow you. You have to run really, really fast because once it get you, it's gonna burn your whole body. Holy fiery.
So why do they say it's like a lion?
I don't know. Oh, Sigben. I'm talking about. Sorry. Yeah, Sigben. We talked about that earlier already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like unborn child. It's a fetus. Remember?
It's a werewolf fetus.
Yeah. I'm talking about sorry, my brain is mixed up. I'm talking about Bakunawa. It's like a ball of fire in the middle of the farm field.
We
Don't
search
have
for
it.
Bakanawa. But
No,
they do have
no,
it.
not Bakunawa. Ball of
Nezha.
No.
Kitsunbe.
I
Sunwukong.
will remember what it's called and I let you know later next stream.
Okay. It's like a will-o'-the-wisp though.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's a ball of fire, usually seen in the farm field, and then yeah, you have to run really, really fast. As fast as you can because it will burn you to death to get you.
Oh my god, Spider-Man Remastered is out now on PC.
Oh, really? Are you gonna play it? Oh, PlayStation.
I have to not look at that right now.
Yeah.
I do want it, but I can't have it. I want to have it! Ah!
What else?
Racism and the Philippine Capre myth. Oh, everything's problematic, let me tell you. Can we just have some fucking mythology without... Now I said a bad word. Damn. Nobody's gonna notice, right?
Called. Yeah.
Fine. There's a Loch Ness Monster. There's a fantastic cryptid. Like, I need to not look at the pictures. I go like, oh, cryptids you probably never heard of. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, Red, you gotta save that money. See?
Yep.
We
I know.
both agree.
I know. I already said it. I said I have to save it.
We got like 3,000 games.
I know.
Plays.
I know. If I really want it, I'm gonna go pirate it. Cryptozoology, etc., etc. Alan. Alan. It's a mysterious race of small, deformed, half-human, half-avian creatures. Their elongated fingers and feet are said to point backwards, which they use to hang upside down from trees with. As horrific as this may sound, they're relatively harmless. They're even rumored to adopt children that have been lost in the jungle. They're said to procreate by collecting menstrual blood, aborted fetuses, and afterbirth from humans, which they then form into Alan children. Found in Abra.
I haven't heard about that. You should search for Duende.
Duende.
Yeah. Duende. Dwarfies.
Oh, they're so
yeah,
cute.
They live next to your house.
Which one do you like?
That one.
That one?
Yeah. They live in a mountain too.
Nuno sa punso.
Yeah, Nuno sa punso. This is what I'm telling you. Like, if you cross their house, something like that, you have to say tabi tabi po.
Yeah.
Tabi tabi po.
Talked about that. Why Pete in the woods. Easily angered, curses humans. Dwarf-like creature in Philippine mythology that's believed to live in an anthill or termite mound. Its name literally means ancestor or grandparent living in the anthill.
Yep. They don't like when you massacre their house. They come right after you.
When we were kids, we used to be horrible to anthills.
Yeah, you don't do that in the Philippines.
Apparently not.
Even me, I'm so scared when I do that. No, I never did that.
The Nuno's a goblin, easily angered and will do harm to those who damage or disturb his mound. If an invader destroys the Nuno's home by kicking it, the offender's foot will become swollen. Believed to inhabit places such as underneath large rocks, trees, riverbanks, caves, or a backyard.
Yeah, don't pee on it too.
It's a goblin?
Something like that.
I don't like goblins. I don't like them.
But yeah, when I was little, grandma is like, if you see something like this, never, ever stomp it or pee on it. And yeah, to make it up for them, you have to offer food, something like that. Like, bring them food. They like, meats and fruits. So yeah, if you did something really, really bad to them and they come after you, you have to set up by offering. Yes,
like a chicken.
Yes.
And then your appendix explodes. Hey, that's a callback to
like
earlier.
A chicken. Even you don't have any money to buy chicken, you have to buy chicken and offer it to them.
It stands about 3 feet tall and weighs 36 pounds.
It's gasoline. Don't pee on it. It's good life.
There you go. Like a jellyfish sting or something.
They said if you stomp on their house, they'll make your foot swollen, right? So if you pee on them, you know what's gonna happen. Right?
Well, if it swells up, maybe that's a good thing. I'll be like, look how big it is. It's giant.
So hilarious. Please don't pee on it.
I know. not gonna say anything more
I'm
than
good.
that.
I'm good.
I know.
I don't like that idea.
Not looking to scrape any kidneys, okay? It's fine. Um. Cursed by the Nuno.
Stick it in the ant bed. Growth is growth.
That's right. That's how we do it now. Curing the curse. The victim is brought to an albularo, a Philippine
Albulario, it's Dr. Quack Quack.
Dr. Quack Quack,
Yeah.
Philippine practitioner of traditional medicine. Dr. Quack Quack will perform a ceremony known as tawas during this.
That's what I'm telling you. That candle thing, that's tawas. We call it tawas.
During the process, piece of candles melted, molten wax poured into a disc or spoon. Molten wax is in turn poured into the water. The image formed on the water will then be interpreted. The image aids in determining the cause of the patient's illness and where the curse actually happened. In order for the victim to be cured, the victim's family may be asked to provide an offering to the Nuno, such as fruits or other food or drinks or a material object. If the victim's still not healed after the offering, it may be necessary to personally ask the Nuno's forgiveness, which is believed to be a wise measure, in order to prevent the permanent possession of the victim by an evil spirit, which could later cause the victim to become insane.
Yes.
Hot damn.
Yeah, same thing.
Don't play outside between noon and 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, that too. They said it's the, angry time for them.
Angry time?
They're in mood that time.
Because they didn't get lunch or what?
Because it's hot.
Oh, it is hot,
You
yeah.
know when it's hot? If you live in the soil and it's hot, you get moody.
Yeah, I can see that. All right. Children are asked by their parents to come home before 6 in the evening. Children are instructed to avoid being noisy at places where Nuno are believed to dwell.
Yeah, I remember that too. Grandma is like, get in the house after 6. Something like that. Because creatures might get you at this time.
Don't get me, bro.
Yeah, that's why she's so mad when I go for spider hunting back then. When I was little, I loved to hunt spiders in the forest. Put it in the little matchbacks, and put a division so they don't fight on each other until you want them to. Then yeah, that's where we get them in the forest. They live in a leaf, right? There's a wild spider on it when it's folded and it has spider web. Yeah. And you can sell them too. 2 pesos each.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Kids love that.
I
Waco
know.
does that.
We even go at night, like hunt for birds at night. We bring flashlight, because during the night birds just get on the tree, right?
They
and
sleep.
they sleep. And that's when the time we catch them.
What do you do with them after you catch them?
We tie them in the leg with a thread and then play with them.
Till they die.
Yeah, until they die. I'm so cruel when I was little.
I mean,
right?
it's a kid thing.
I
I
play
kind
with
of get
spider,
it.
I play with birds, I play with bugs. I usually play with everything.
I only feel bad for the birds, but I should feel bad for all of them.
Stroke. Spider. We made crawfish fight.
Crawfish, yeah. That's kind of similar. They're bug-ish, like little lobsters.
Yeah, you put them in a little broomstick, right? And then you put like spider and spider each side. Like you go against the other person, and if your spider won, then you could have his whole match of spiders, like a whole thing. So
Yeah.
with or just
So you
one.
gotta pick the biggest spider.
Yeah, it depends on how much is the bet. But usually we bet on one. So if I kill one, if you kill your spider, you give me one good spider, like really, what do you call that? It's special,
You
hard
want
to
your
get.
champion.
Yeah, no, like very rare kind, with the little patches and stuff like that, different colors.
Pretty
So,
spiders.
yeah, pretty spiders. They're top 2.
Pre-Game Boy Pokemon. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No internet. That's our life. We play with a lot of things.
That's how Pokemon was inspired, by
Really?
bug catching, yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know if it was necessarily spider fighting, fighters fighting. Yeah. But you can fight your spiders. It sounds like something I would have enjoyed.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I had a Game Boy.
And there's a lot of we played a lot. We even played with ants, like mother ants. You know, you grow mother ants. You ask them to fight with each
Watch out
other.
for the Nuno Sapunso.
No, like you could find mother ants on a tree, like where there's a lot of crawling ants. You just have to look for the mother ant. And sometimes they form this huge colony in the tree, like leaves everywhere. Then they go on it and the bigger bigger ants and
it's
collect
terrifying.
them. Yep.
Oh my god, I'm
That's
terrified.
how I get bitten all over my body before, and I freaked out. They're everywhere, and I started screaming. I'm like, "Grandma, my body!" And my whole body is full of patches.
What did you do?
Put some ointment.
You reaped what you sowed.
Put ointments everywhere, and you're good to go.
God. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm everywhere when I was little. I enjoyed my childhood, actually.
Yeah, you pull syringes out of the
Yeah!
dump.
We go dumpster diving, but we're not going for food or any plastic bottles. We go for needles that is used by used by farms, or I don't know where they use it, but yeah. We hunt for needles, like the big ones. The bigger one, the better. And it's like the needle part, like boop, and then we put water inside and use it as a shotgun, like BB guns.
At least you took the needle off. That's
Yeah,
good.
of course. How can you get the water out when you sprayed it?
It'll go.
But yeah, we don't have water guns, right? So we use those needles to be like, hey, they run.
And the school was terrified.
And the school was terrified. I started that. I started it back in Aklan, right? And then I transferred here. And then I'm like,
let's go find some needles.
Let's go find some needles. It's so boring. Let's go look for this. They're like, really? We can do that? I'm like, yeah, sure. You want to come? Such a troublemaker. And then one of the kids is like, oh, I know where we can find them. There's like there's like a pig, something near our place. And I'm like, let's go get them. Then we come back with just humongous needles, Oh my gosh.
There you go.
And then, the teacher is like, where did you get that? They're freaking out because most of my classmates is holding that, maybe we're playing around.
Kids just don't know.
They're nice kids though. They didn't told it's me who started that.
Oh.
Thing. Yeah. Everybody's having fun. You want to spoil the fun? Hell no.
As long as there's no needle part, I guess it's no
Yeah.
whatever. Just don't stab yourself and get AIDS, okay? Please.
I can't remember if I get stabbed, but yeah.
Probably a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's okay.
Pigs don't have AIDS.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
They just use it for vaccine.
Yeah.
Unless there's a swine fever before, but I haven't heard about the pandemic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
Yep. Oh, it's fun to be a kid. Especially before internet, where you could, you don't have anything to do in the house, so you go somewhere and be wild.
Be wild.
Be wild.
I remember being wild. I used to dig out this bush, like a giant bush, and we made a hole in the middle of it, and we bend the branches into chairs and stuff like that, and yeah, it was our secret hiding place down the street from my house.
Oh.
And then one day, we came and there's a bunch of porno magazines because somebody discovered our hiding place and decided to drink and stash a bunch of pornos there. So I think we're like 12. I'm 12. My brother's 10. And of course, we looked at the magazines. We were really interested by that. I'm like, huh, well.
That's guys' thing. We don't do that. Never do.
Because you didn't have porno magazines, but if somebody brought them there,
We have
you would.
Avon brochures.
Avon brochures are not porno.
There's guys on brief on there.
Ooh.
But we never get in our brain.
Oh. But you
That's-
remember until this day. I'm still thinking about those underwear models.
Because
I know
mom used to have brochure before when I was in, elementary and high school. How I know about, hunky guys on the briefs.
Oh.
I'm not
Yeah.
into that. I'm so busy playing outside. I'm
It's
not
just
as
too busy.
horny as you.
Well, different strokes or whatever. It's alright. Stuff happens, I guess. Da 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 da.
Oh, 211 Jerry. Hey, good morning.
Good morning
woke
to
up.
you, or good afternoon.
I just woke up.
Australian.
Oh, okay. Time.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
He's 2 hours ahead.
Oh, okay. But yeah, fun time.
Hell yeah.
What time is it? Oh, it's 3:24.
Yeah.
Still have to go to the grocery store to get Bob's milk.
We're at an
Adult
hour
milk.
and a half. We're good.
Yeah. We had fun. We had a lot of extra stories for you.
Yeah, we could do it again next week. What do you want to do?
And we have 10 people. Look, we have 10 people watching.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yes, thank you so much for stopping by today. We're gonna do this again next week.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Let us know any suggestions, a good things to talk about.
Yeah, what do you want to hear about?
Yeah, you wanna hear about our childhood or something like our date times,
Date times.
stuff like that. Anything, just let us know. But for now, we have to go. We have to get some milk for a little boy. It was a blast. Thank you, Nicholas, Jibas. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys hung out the whole time?
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Quite.
Talk time is good. It's always great. I'm really feeling down today. I'm like, I don't know if I want to stream. I feel, And then, Red is like, hey, let me cheer you up. Let's do stream. Yeah, this is nice. This is good.
Sometimes you don't feel like a streaming, you get started and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
you kind of get into
Bonfire.
it. That's good. Somebody's going to show up to my Twitch stream, which is going eventually.
A second
Probably
more
tonight.
Cryptid. Yeah, we could talk more about this topics later.
Yeah. Cryptids, they pretty cool.
Yee.
We could learn about some stuff that we don't know about, like Kiwig.
I don't know about Kiwig. There's a lot of creatures I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
Most of these
Samesies.
creatures are just, like based on what my grandma told me about and creatures that is based on my experiences. Yeah. But yeah. Well, God, we need a wifey gaming stream. Yeah, I said I'm gonna stream on Twitch very soon, but it didn't happen yet. But when we get extra time,
Time's a factor.
yeah. Usually I only get a time like in the afternoon our time because morning is like super busy. I gotta feed my dogs, bat them, something like that, and then feed my babies, bat my real babies. Yeah, make some food. So busy. But yeah, afternoon. I get some time in the afternoon. We're making it happen very, very soon for sure. I'll let you all know.
Yeah.
But for now, we gotta say goodbye. Goodbye, my friend.
Yeah, we'll see you again pretty soon. Come on through the
Yeah.
Twitch stream. Come on through every Saturday. We're doing this thing. And thanks for showing up. Thanks for glowing up.
Get some good night sleep, everybody. And thank you for stopping by today. And we really appreciate all your support. Yeah. See you next time. Do and don'ts when visiting the Philippines. Oh, that's a good to do next week.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that, Scarlett. Scarlett get a good idea. Yeah, we're gonna yeah, let's do that on Saturday. Do's and don'ts.
Noted.
There's a lot. It's gonna be a 10-hour stream. Joke. Bye 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 bye. Bye everybody and see you in the next one. Goodbye. Get some good sleep, everybody. Love you.
Oh, I want one too.